College football analyst David Pollack with us this morning on SportsCenter. Okay, so without Golson, as it stands right now, how is this offense going to adjust?
I don't know. That's a good question. He meant so much to their team a year ago, and it was more about, the offensive line wasn't great at protecting him. They ran the football efficiently, but it was really his feet making plays and making big things happen. So they're definitely going to miss him. And then you also throw in there, too, when you lose a tight end like Eifert, you lose a running back like Sierra Wood. I mean, they're hurting for playmakers regardless. You had a guy that you could trust that was a dual-threat guy that got good experience. And we've seen Brian Kelly have so much success with quarterbacks, and he looked like the next guy in line to put up some big numbers. And now they got to rethink everything. And remember, they also had Gunnar Kiel, the #1 recruit in the country, a couple years ago that transferred out because he wasn't getting any reps in the spring, and it was the Golston show. And now I don't know what they're going to do at quarterback.
Yeah, certainly some questions. And, of course, it's kind of a bizarre situation because you had Golson take that job away from Tommy Rees, and now he's the most experienced quarterback on that roster. So how much of an impact do you expect that to have on the situation, David?
Well, you know what? If it's Tommy Rees, there's probably not an impact. Remember last year he gets suspended for the first couple games of the season, or for the first game of the season. But remember what happens with him? He still comes in out of the bullpen and wins big games for him and, comes up clutch. So he's a guy with experience. Remember a couple years ago, all he did was turn the football over in the red zone and have a lot of bad plays. And then, last year, because of him, they got to a championship. So you look at Reese, obviously he's got some experience. You look at Hendricks, he's been a guy that's been a wildcat guy in the past. But I think Tommy Reese is a guy that's shown over time that he's made plays. He's been trusted. He's been trusted by Brian Kelly in big moments, and they might have to turn to him and trust him again. They just have to protect him a lot better than they have to protect Golson because he's not even close to the athlete that Golson is.